Ooh, good morning. I decided to start this little, I guess you could say, series called Coffee with the Queen. So, Coffee with Me. It is literally just something I came up with recently that I wanted to start doing just to kind of, I don't know, I guess start vlogging. I don't really have a true meaning behind it. So if it sounds like I'm kind of stumbling over things or whatever, that's just because I am. And I am just really wanting to find different ways to connect with other women and women that I want, like in my hemisphere, that I want to hopefully, be a part of my tribe, women that I can serve. So there's that. So it's like almost 7 in the morning. I am waiting for this coffee shop to open, but while I'm waiting, because I thought they opened at 6 and they opened at 7, I went to Starbucks and got a coffee. So yeah, so probably when I go in here I'll just get like some tea, but I really just wanted to get a quiet place to sit and do a little bit of work before I like start my day. So yeah, so right now I have the caramel brulee latte from Starbucks. I get this one with almond milk. Let me know in the comments what your Starbucks order is, or what's like something good. I'm trying to get back off coffee. I was off coffee for like almost 6 months this year, and I kind of want to start weaning myself off of it again, just because I want to look for, I guess, healthier sources of energy, and having stuff with like caramel and whipped cream and syrup and all the other stuff isn't aligned. So when I'm all about alignment these days, but this one's good. It's a good holiday choice, and they make it the same every time. And that's the one thing I do like about Starbucks. I know people have their opinions about the franchise or whatever. I don't subscribe to what everyone else thinks. I just kind of do what I want. So, and I wanted a latte, so that's what I got. But one thing I did want to kind of, I guess, kick this series off with is the concept of reinvention and what that even means. For me, reinvention is and will always be picking up myself when I feel like it's time for me to do the next thing, or to redo something, or restart. That prefix re is so powerful to me, and I just feel like reinvention is not one size fits all, and it's ever changing, it's ever evolving. You'll never always have it together, and I think that's where reinvention comes in. Who I was in my 20s is not who I am in my 30s, and it's not who I'll be in my 40s. So I think that overall, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. Age is a state of mind, and I think the more people kind of like grasp that and absorb that, the better you'll be able to make pivots in your life. That's another form of reinvention, pivoting. I consider myself a pivot queen. I've pivoted from tons of things. I've reinvented myself probably at least 5 times, and I'm only 36. So there's that. And I think reinvention is going to look different for everybody. For me, for instance, I called off my wedding 3 days before I was supposed to get married. Or should I say we? I'm going to say we. I don't even want to start the narrative off wrong. We called it off. I did I facilitated things, but we decided to not get married. And then I decided that we weren't going to be together anymore. So that's me, reinventing, restarting. And then I rolled into a rebound relationship after that lasted for 5 years. I relocated from one state where it was my home, that the only home I ever knew, and literally took myself and my kids away from the only place we've ever known and moved somewhere where I don't know anybody. And I've been here for 6.5 years. So during the pandemic, I feel like a lot of people were doing that reinvention and pivoting and figuring things out and starting over. I went back to school and got my degree. I started my big girl job and, started my career in recruiting and staffing, graduated. That's, the evolution continues. Now I'm in grad school. So it's like, that's what I mean when I say it's not one size fit all. That relationship I was in ended 3 years ago. I decided to be abstinent. I've been that way for 3.5 years. I plan to be plant-based. I'm moving towards, being more, eating less meat. I'm on a continuous weight loss journey. That's what I mean when I say it's not one size fit all. We are all individuals, so you can't expect your journey to look like the next person's, and you shouldn't even be looking at what the other people are doing. Like they used to say when you were in school, keep your eyes on your own paper. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. Drop that comparison, thing. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's doable. Social media has us to the point where we're lining up our lives with everybody else when we don't know what their journey was. You don't know how many sleepless nights and days, or how many times somebody got fired, or, any of that. How many times people have gone to counseling, or if they're on any type of depression or anxiety medication. Like, no one knows another person's journey, even if it's somebody that you're close to. So it's like, don't worry about what the next person has going on. Focus on you. Put you first. And remember that it's ever changing. It's never going to be all together. It's going to always be something that is an evolution, and that's okay. It's totally okay. It's totally fine. So I said all that to say, to leave you with my mantra, the way I live my life, honestly. Everything I mentioned up until this point, in this coffee chat, and I feel like I'm not even really coffee because I'm talking, but y'all know I gotta drink. I said all that to say that, to leave you with my mantra, my way of life, the thing that has kept me going and kept me moving forward and progressing, other than, the good Lord himself. I don't know what everybody else believe in, but I believe in God. So, yeah, alongside my walk and my faith and my beliefs and my spirituality, I've been choosing me unapologetically. I've been choosing me, and I'm going to continue to choose me, because if I'm not taking care of me and filling up my cup and being true to who I am at my core and making myself a priority, it's gonna be rough. You're gonna always feel like something's missing, you're lacking something. I tell people all the time, happiness is an inside job. It's not something that you're gonna be able to find outside of yourself. So stop looking and stop putting that type of responsibility on another human being. It's not their job to make you happy. It's your job to make you happy. And it's your job to choose you, so that you can therefore figure out what makes you happy, what happiness looks like for you, what peace looks like for you. So I said all that to say, again, leaving you with this, my mantra, my unapologetic way of life is, excuse me while I choose me. So excuse me while I choose me, period. I hope you guys enjoyed this coffee chat. I'm planning to do more of these. I'm just like getting on here and just saying what I want to say and doing what I want to do. And yeah, I think I like it like this, not having like a set agenda or script or anything, because I'm definitely going off the cuff here. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more of these. And again, don't forget to let me know what that Starbucks order is, because I'm still on coffee for now, so I'm open to suggestions. So all right, y'all, later. Thanks for coming to Coffee with the Queen. Smooches.